Oh, did you think I meant you? That would be...
That's the new ending song from Portal 2. Have I played Portal 2? Hell no. Have I even played Portal 1? Hell no. But I've watched and directed people on how to play Portal 1 because I get all nervous and then I do everything wrong. And I've watched all of the walkthrough videos for Portal 2. Oh my god, it's so fantastic. I love it so much. If you haven't played it yet or watched any walkthroughs, just do it because it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. No one tried to murder me or put me in a potato. I'm trying to like be as less spoilerific as possible because it's so fantastic. But anyway, yep, day off today. Slept in, good stuff. Lazing about, petting a kitty. Petting a kitty. Ninja. 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 Hey. Ninja. Hi. How's my baby? How's my baby? I see you. Look at me. Look at me. Love me. Love. Oh, thank you. She's silly. She's such a cuddle butt. Anywho. Yep, that's what's going on right now. Nothing interesting or whatever. Alright, gonna leave everyone alone now. Blah, 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 blah. More videos later. Okay, so I decided to set you guys up here in my nice little shelfie shelf so I don't have to finagle around with holding things. Look, I have 2 hands. It's great. But I thought I would talk to you about, I don't know, like the things that I do for conventions or why I enjoy them so much and why I get so, OCD, like, about details and all these things. And it's, I actually have kind of bad self-esteem issues almost from, like, school, because kids can be mean. But the one thing that I love about conventions and why I keep going back is it's a community where automatically you are loved and people love you in a way that in most public affairs you wouldn't be that easily accepted. And it's because every single one of those people at those conventions have gone through something similar to what you've gone through with bullying or something like that. I'm not saying that all nerds get bullied, but it's depending on how prominently you show it, it's very possible that it happens. And the thing with me, which might sound very narcissistic, but the thing with me about when I go to conventions is I strive to have something that's so accurate and so fantastic that I get noticed. And when I get noticed, it makes me feel very wanted, and it actually makes me feel very beautiful. And it makes me feel 100 times better when I actually made the costume, and I'm like, yeah. But it's just something where you can get thrown into a horde of people and they love you and they want to take pictures with you and you make fantastic friends from it. And I could probably go through my Facebook friends list right now and I could tell you very surely that more than half of my Facebook friends are from people that I've met at conventions and that have found after the convention, and then we're like, yay, friends. And it's great. It's really great. And that's why I like to encourage people to go to conventions, even if they're not really into anime or anything. One of my best cousin ever, she's only a year older than me, we're practically like sisters. It's so great. She doesn't really like anime, but she likes Harry Potter and cool things like that. And I'm like, Amanda, come with me to a con and it will be fantastic, and you can just dress up like a Disney princess, and that counts as cosplay. And she's like, well, okay. And I want her to do that, and then just let her experience it. And the great thing is, for me, that I had in school growing up is that I had friends in every single clique around the entire school, and not everyone would say mean things to your face. They would say things behind your back. And the great thing is I was lucky enough to have had friends since like first grade that loved me and grew up with me and know who I am and accept me for who I am. And I'm very lucky to have friends who are in the popular crowd who made most of the people at school understand who I was and that I was actually awesome. Like, For example, my friend Megan, she's actually a cheerleader. She was on homecoming court our senior year. You know, she's one of those prominent people that if she tells you to shut up and stop talking about somebody, they're probably going to shut up and not talk about you like ever again. I'm not saying go out and make friends with the popular people. I'm just saying that I was lucky enough to have influential friends who would stand up for me because they really were my friends. And even if you don't have friends like that, I mean, every day at lunch, I sat at the same table in the very corner of the lunchroom with the same kids every single day, and they're not like I was friends with all of them, but with most of them I was really good friends with. And we were all the really nerdy kids and like kind of the gothic and emo kids. But it was fantastic because if no one else stood up for us, we stood up for each other. And it's one of those really great things that once you learn to accept yourself for who you are, people then start to accept you in turn, because if they see a weakness within you, that's what they prey upon. If they know that something that they say to you hurts you, then they keep doing it. And it's really, you gotta know who your true friends are. And if you're in high school, stuff like that's hard. But as you go through it, it gets better. And you have to find your places to output your creativity and to showcase yourself in a way to let yourself know that you're fantastic. And I'm even still working on that. I mean, I have my low points because I can get very frustrated very easily if something that I'm doing or that I'm making for a cosplay isn't going exactly as planned, because especially if I'm doing a popular character, I want to be the best one there, because if you're a certain character at a big convention, there will be at least 20 other people doing the same exact cosplay as you, and I want to be the one that's remembered. I mean, that is narcissistic, but that's just how I am with certain things. I'm not saying you really need to be like that because you'll tear yourself apart with criticism, but that's how I cosplay when I do. But it doesn't mean I don't have fun. I have so much fun with it. And sure, maybe I cry and I curse a lot when I'm making the costume, but once I'm there and I put that wig on and I put that cosplay on, I put on the contacts, the makeup, and I have my badge from the convention and I walk into that convention hall, who the F cares what anyone thinks of me, because I think I look fantastic and it's great and I love it. And that's why I love conventions so much. And I just, to someone who hasn't gone and loves anime, loves video games, loves popular literature like Harry Potter and stuff like that, it's like, it's a place where you can really call home, because it's just a very, very odd sense of acceptance that you really can't get anywhere else. I just like it. I love it. It's great. And so, yeah. So, I guess that's it for today. Sorry I didn't have a lot of footage, and sorry about my rant. But keep on going. Keep on trucking. Yeah.